Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me because it is always very good to work in a group and in a group energy. Before we start today, I would like to announce two things. I forgot to announce because when it is a karmic issue, we always need to have some energy exchange. So I forgot to mention any energy exchange in the flyers. So I request every one of you, please donate, give to anyone any material thing, food, whatever it is, something which will balance a karmic account with me. Please do it because last time I didn't take, I had to release your karmas alone for 15-20 days almost. It ran through my body and through Harpreet also. So I request everyone to give a little something to anyone.
Yes,
Anyone
anyone.
who
If
needs money.
any passerby, food or fruit, whatever.
Whatever. It may be clothes, whatever you feel like, just give it to someone. And another announcement I had to make was that, as many of you know, I'm holding a Kundalini workshop in Ludhiana. If anyone is interested, they can message me personally. And also, we are almost on the point of completing our second courses, 2 courses that I'm holding. One is on the spiritual awakening and one is on the healers and counselors course. So if anyone is interested, you can ask me also and we will do that. I'm really sorry, there seems to be a political mic they are starting now. So I'm sorry for the disturbance in the background. So we start with the theme of karma. As every one of you know what is karma. Karma is a Sanskrit word that denotes the cycle of cause and effect. Meaning that whatever action you take in your life, there will always be a repercussion about it. It may be good, it may be bad, depending on the intentions that you have set in your life. So karma is something that we all know about. We all have done it in our many spiritual exercises that we have done. But as many of you know that recently I've been asked to do the healing of certain planets. And as I was doing the healing of certain planets, what I was told was, it is our human karma which is affecting them. It is all the karma that we have created in our lifetimes which have affected the planet so much. So because of that, the masters have asked to do this karmic clearing. It is a little different from the ancestral clearing that I did for you. Ancestral clearing is the patterns that you carry from the genetic field, from the ancestors. And there is also a lot of karma there, but still this is little different because this is your direct karma that you have created. This life, past lives, parallel lives. So we understand the power that each one of us holds. We hold a major power to do either good or do bad. And whatever we do, there is a repercussion. There's always a repercussion of everything that we do, good or bad. So good is good karma, bad is bad karma. That is as simple as that. The universe will give you back whatever you are wanting, whatever you are facing in your life. So what I have seen that if you are having patterns in your life, continuous patterns in relationships, continuous patterns in business, continuous patterns in health, then you have to understand that you have a karmic account that you need to resolve. Sometimes it is with money, sometimes it is with relationships in the form of bad behavior, abuse coming into your life. So you have to understand that whenever such a thing is happening, there is always some karma behind it. Nothing happens in your life without a karmic imbalance in the background. So whatever action is happening in your life in a loop means it is repeating in a pattern. What is it? It is something that you are having continuously from past lives. Another thing that I've seen, that many people don't have the feeling that they have their power with them. They always feel that they are without their power. It means that they have the feeling that somehow their life is totally out of their control. Somehow life is not as they would want it to be. Kyun? Because they have certain karmas in the past which has not been resolved. Because of this, their power is not in their hands. They are made totally powerless because of the karmic accounts that they're carrying. Suppose if you have harmed many people across lifetimes and you are carrying that karma with you. So in this lifetime, whatever good you are doing will not have a good effect, because the karmic account of those lifetimes will be carried back and you will be constantly facing problems in your life because of those lifetimes that you have. So you will feel powerless. You will feel that you are like a pawn in other people's lives. You are almost like a puppet. But it is not because of that. It is because you have a lot of karmic account in the background. And that is why you need to release it. Sometimes some people find no meaning in their life. They find their life is meaningless without any purpose. They sometimes cannot even realize what is their life purpose. That also means that there is some karmic backlog which is not allowing you to see your path unless and until you have released it. Sometimes you may be facing a very abusive relationship. Sometimes you may be facing a huge financial issues. And unless and until you resolve the karmic imbalance in those issues in your life, be it the abusive relationship, the financial issue, what happens is that you are not led into your spiritual path or whatever is your soul mission. Sometimes we see certain people, even Kishore Kumar, till he was 35 years of age, he could not be a singer. He was such a brilliant singer but till 35, he had to pay back his karmas. Then he got the opportunity and he rose to success. So sometimes it is because of this that you may feel like that your life is in a fog. You cannot see clearly what you're supposed to do, what is supposed to happen to you. And you feel like you are being manipulated by people. People are manipulating you. Others are totally dictating your life. So when these kinds of feelings are happening with you constantly, you have to understand you have not released your karmic backlog. You may be having a feeling that this was not what was I supposed to do in life, but I'm having to do this. You may have a feeling that I was meant for much higher purpose, but I'm not being able to do it. Why? Some major karma still to be released. So I will try to guide you today with all kinds of karma that a person can create in their lives. But before that, I would like to discuss something more about karma. If you really want to stop creating new karmic accounts, there are certain easy ways to be out of that. One of the easiest way is to be grateful. If you are always grateful for whatever experiences you are having, good or bad, if it is good, it is some good karma coming back to you. If it is bad, you have to take it as a gratitude. Why? You have to understand that this karma is because I was bad in some other lifetime and it has come up now so that I can release it. So you have to be in gratitude for whatever bad is happening in your life, whatever triggers you are getting, whatever issues are cropping up in your life. And if you can be in gratitude, if you can see it as a way to release whatever you need to release, whatever you have done in the past, then it can be a very good way of not only not creating new karma, dissolving all the past karmas. So you have to always remember whatever is happening to you, good or bad, it is for your highest good. If you can see life from this perspective, sometimes it's just a little test by the masters. When you start being in this state of surrender, when you start seeing everything as an experience for your soul, everything starts to align with you because you have realized the greater picture. You have realized what you have come on earth to do. So whenever you are having issues, think that this is for my highest good and I need to be grateful for this. And in this situation, suppose someone is screaming at you, act with love. I'm not saying that you should tolerate bad behavior, you should tolerate negativity. But what I've always told you is that you should be firm but soft. You have to be kind and gentle, and you have to look beyond the obvious. Why is that person screaming at me? When you look at that person with love, you may see the inner picture, the inner insecurity, the inner pain, the inner anger, whatever is playing inside that person's mind. So when you see the person in that perspective, what happens? That you lose your anger, you lose your frustration, you lose your feeling of victimhood, that I'm being a victim in front of this person. Then what happens? You are acting out of love and you are not creating bad karma. Or on the other hand, you are creating a lot of good karma because you're trying to understand a person who is trying to be rough and rude to you. So I think every one of you can do that many of you are doing it, trying it consciously, but some of you still are in a reactive mode. So every time someone does something bad to you, first of all, understand it with gratitude that it is a trigger to resolve something which is unresolved in me. Because as I've always told you, nothing can come to you unless and until you have it inside you. So if you don't have anger inside you, how can you find anger from anyone else? You have to have that anger inside you. Even it is in a 5%, 1%, it has to be inside you. Unless and until it is inside you, you cannot have this anger being projected at you. So whatever is happening to you, it is because you have it inside. I've always told you, look at the spiritual laws. What do they teach? As outside, so within, isn't it? So if you have that inside you, then only you will be getting it back to you. So you have to understand and check your motives, your thought process, your emotional patterns, your habits, and see where are you pulling this karma to yourself. What is it inside you that is attracting this to you? So why am I telling you this? Because so that you do not create further karmas. We are doing such a lot of work to release so much. Why create new karmas? So if you see things with love, you see things with gratitude, you see things as a resonance from your soul, that your soul is carrying this energy and you need to release it. So every time you are reacting, watch your attitude. What is it that you can do differently now? And the best thing that you can do is look at the person with love and forgiveness. Because a person who knows how to forgive knows how to grow spiritually. Because that is one of the most powerful tools a person can have in the spiritual life. Forgiveness. Continuous forgiveness. Sometimes you may have to do forgiveness 5-6 times a day. It is fine. You have to understand that I have come here to see things from a higher perspective and I cannot do things from a lower perspective. So today we will release all karmic cycles and patterns. What is this karmic cycle? Karmic cycles are cycles that have been repeated through lifetimes. Suppose in some lifetime you were the father of your father, who was the current father. And in that lifetime, you ill-treated the child. And now in this lifetime, you have come down with a father who is abusive. Why? Because it is a karmic cycle. You created this karma in some other lifetime, and in this lifetime, you have chosen to come back and resolve that karma with that person. Most of our close relationships, as we all know, especially relationships by blood and marriage, are all karmic relationships. There are very few relationships which are just out of love in the bloodline and in the marriage line. So all these relationships have come to you in order to resolve them and to finish them off. but you are not doing it. What you are doing, every day you are reacting and you're creating new karma with the same person. And this pattern will carry on and on and on till you finish it off. So as people who are supposed to be on the last life, the last lap of the journey to ascension, I think it should not be a big issue for you to forgive, isn't it? You should know how to forgive in this state where you have come. Forgive and resolve, understanding things from a higher perspective, that all these karmas which have come back to us have started in some lifetime where I was the instigator of this karma. This is just a general brief outline about karma. We all know about it, but still I wanted to discuss before we really go into the meditation. So now we'll start the meditation, and as always, I request everyone to breathe into the heart center, bringing the energy back to yourself. Breathe into your heart center and bring your scattered energy from wherever it is all over the world. Bring it back to yourself and center yourself. Breathing in and out as I invoke the masters, and ask your body, ask your mind, ask your subconscious to be in a state of relaxation so that you can access any memories, any issues that need to be accessed today for healing. So as I do the invocation, please keep on breathing deeply, long, slow, deep breaths so that you can really connect to your heart center and be in a state of complete relaxation. So we call on the creator of all creators, the divine source energy. We invite your divine essence and presence into the grid now. We call on our Father God, our Mother God, all the mighty gods and goddesses across all dimensions of time, space, and frequencies to be with us now. We call on our monad, our soul group, the soul group from which we have emerged, to come and support us in this very vital karmic cleansing. We call on all the galactic masters, star masters, all the galactic councils, star councils. We call on the councils of karma, the masters of the Akashic records, to specially assist us today. We call on the councils of love, light, healing, ascension, our individual ascension councils to support us today. We call on the Council of 12. They have said that they will specially assist us today in releasing it, as today is the 12-12 portal. The Council of 12 have come down to assist you. We invite them to be with us now. The Council of 9, the Council of 7, the Council of 5, the Council of 3, and the Holy Council of 1. We call on the Council of Elders, the Masters of the Galactic Federation, the Masters of the Intergalactic Councils. They all support us now as we sit for this healing. All the Ascended Masters, Living Masters, Masters of the White Sisterhood, the White Brotherhood, Masters of Amanti, the Masters of the Inner Realms of the Earth, Masters of the Councils of Earth, they all support us as we sit for this healing meditation. All the energy vortexes of Earth, the universe, and beyond, all the celestial temples of Earth, the universe, and beyond, they all support us as the consciousness support us, like the Christ consciousness, the Omega consciousness, the Alpha consciousness, the Diamond consciousness, the Violet consciousness, the Krishna consciousness, and many other. They all have come down to support us because this is very important. The angelic realms, the unicorn collectives, the dragon collectives, the celestial whales, dolphins, mermaids, we have all the support and the blessings as they sit with us now. We call on our individual teams of light, our higher selves, to embody into us and support us fully in this healing releasing. And then masters have built a grid for you in the sign of infinity. It's a huge infinity symbol. And within each loop is the number 12. Harnessing the energies of the 12-12 portal with all the mighty planets who are in a line. We call on the Father Sun, the Mother Moon, and all the mighty planets who are supporting us to be with us now. Supporting us, holding the space for us, especially the planet of karma, Lord Saturn. And as we sit together for this immense release, give permission to your soul to forgive even the most unforgivable acts that have happened to you in this lifetime or past lifetimes, understanding that carrying these energies are harming only you. But before we start the karmic release, we will work on our baser instincts, our baser emotions, baser qualities, old dogmas, old belief systems that are still in our cellular memories. All these low qualities, instincts, emotions, qualities, habits, dogmas, belief systems, which have been carried down through the lifetimes and which are in our cellular memories, which are in our DNA, they form imprints in our physical, mental, emotional, and etheric bodies. And these lower emotions, lower feelings, lower qualities really help to keep us in this loop of this karma. And we need to really release this, all lower emotions, all lower feelings, all lower qualities, all lower dogmas, belief systems, anything which is really instigating us to perform these negative karmas. So I request Harpreet to first of all give codes for releasing of all these lower qualities, lower instincts, lower emotions from us.
Santeraran arano osunka si shikilelo otarana yakaseshe manta seshetete. While you listen to these codes, keep on breathing into your heart chakra and expand your original blueprint, your own energy outwards, as it pushing out all these lower frequency out. Mante ya shiki ora na ya la le santa. Tina mansiko se shia la hante ka nangka suko se shete kan. Nere ra nangka koko ma na ya ka ya sakalya shukura nere tera nan sati sito shatta. Tirei andala ite saka shira namanko teri astasya nimadolya tiaranante kasta yarokotte san. Nimanka stia shiokono unte aliaraham te kriya sate shiko sanayananka tiara satatta. Tienante laho saka sharam tokro siananka shiele te yankaro santa. Te sante aho umayante siatalay antako rasakanta yoko sishe shikamaya te reyanana nayam toko siya shakaya ryatyanan sata nialayam doroto satayam kayata yoko yanta yalatayam te ramanta numonyantai aunto namayang katate Nemangori antelliato tai tiam troteleliatate. Nemorutya neamangotri sante soko tiante niakayanangoruto turetya. Ninkare yananka trune yankaro nanyan satta. Soyete ananneyana mamayotoro te nanante yamantoro mananyanamanta tiamam momanyante yanomonto rutyanyante yamayanto tronamte tinayam te onayantayate yanankyanamoro te niantera Nyom tas त्यत्यन्यं तो satayatyanayang mantya satyata. Releasing from your root, sacral, and solar plexus. Umay shikiralla namo soyo to undayasya tya nainkya santalyo shatta tyale yatya nanang kayara dhyanamam to sutyo nyanan Buranan dhatyo satayate ratandhe yato kanto kun kunyanayaham ki satyo sharatya namatatate yotto Nirarandhate rattakattate niyangarau tyane kastaste yoko tandhe Tyanamaya kusayate yatyanamam norathaya la otturunanaingasi shukumamyanta Nirayyatalai tondo tatyanamatirananam kusati shatya Nimay angha toro nanayamonti nanyande toro tanteya satya त्यास्य शास्य शाकम्यं तो रहे यत्यानेंके तरमो तान्यन्यमं तो न्यारय्य दाय लो यले यताननयंको रमयनन्ति कस्तका शिक्यूरमान्तिल्यातो तिरमयरलह्य धारत तस्य शनमोहंकूर्यते रमाय कंसकश्योते Yaralayanananarohunduru yate kastakashyanamayantaloranyanamansukutishi. Coming up through your heart chakra, releasing through your throat, third eye, crown, making a beautiful vortex of energies of this infinity sign, going deeper, deeper into your cellular memories. Into your subconscious mind. Into your conscious mind. Yo kushiralayatelanam yanando roto riridinanda yosata tiasa nayan te santalaya tare data tata ninko satya Sityashionte nanamamto satyaneyan shikyara tatanande tiranayanghayo to sakasakashihatalaye anamonko santya Tyasya monko yotru satyaneyanan dhalya tate yaso tatanaya dhandhe Niraramnanane gandhe rato mayyatanayante karalayate niyatakatam o untoratate rayadhat Tane tera untukutu tunmayanarane yandalayato uttore andheleyatata kanku untukashya nayantya nayantya kamansikashyakarahetya atya namaku usyashya mannayantayuru satya sattattayashata Tinamayan taranayananka sakayako shiyalahetya namandriyatatanas Yutyoshahamti krane kastasya namayandhalyatanamento Nuremeyananghasya kasya namaralatatatatatya namahunsayyasya nayanananne Nuryadhanam syasya releasing from your palms Simate sharamahante sakashya neham tarohonti ahatyahamante tanamte te asakasyate Yaramanko sandhere fingers simitya shayo ur that is the sole of your feet. Mentika shaharayan dhalahoto sakashi shishya namalya lala taran narayata Turuyuru dhariyatanya naman sakashi unu man yarayantu santi so siatata yate keamtosha Yukru nam dallata yaraskusishya yoko umayanayante asityo manenyanam to utteshyata tinamyantara dhekaya tata sakashyana makoto rohote te namankasikashyana marolote Tiaranam tagayatalaha kasya kashyana mahantalayaraham toko sakatyarahante shyatalahamte rahate ononko tate rate Tiramayango tore henanam sakashi haralahatto te anamanianam toroho sakatya satya satya sa emang kayo sotya imoko uimoko taatya te satya. Take a deep breath in and out. And integrate these beautiful energies deeper, deeper, deeper. So
As
big.
you integrate these energies, breathe more deeply into every cell of your body, releasing all these lower instincts, lower emotions, lower qualities, lower belief systems that you are carrying through the centuries. Let it be released from your cellular memories. Let it be released from every gland, every organ, every bone, every blood, every system of your body. See them releasing from every part of you, from your DNAs, from your RNAs, from the cell. Each and every cell is releasing this. As Ritu released it from the chakras, it is releasing from every part of you. The physical body, mental body, emotional body, etheric body. Allow these energies to move out of you. It is always easier to release in a group energy. So give the intention that I release all lower energies, lower emotion, lower thought process, lower belief systems that are instigating me to create new karmas. I release them now. I release them now. I release them now. Breathe into your heart center and breathe out, releasing everything which have come up for release. There may be a pain, suffocation in some areas of the body. It is fine. Let it release. Now we will go to the clearing the karmic patterns. I will mention the patterns and I will give 1 to 2 minutes, and you will have to imagine that all those people are in front of you and you're forgiving them for whatever karma you have created with them in past lives, present lives, parallel lives. And you are asking forgiveness for all the negativity you have done, and you are also forgiving them for whatever negativity they have ever done to you. So you will release it both ways, forgiving them for what they have done to you and asking forgiveness for what you have done to them across all dimensions of time and space, across all past lives, present lives, parallel lives. Because many of us are having parallel lives in the current now. So first of all, let us invite our parents and all blood relations connected to them, living or dead. It may be your grandparents, it may be more than them, all of them who have come down as your parents and your blood relations have a karmic account with you. So now call on your parents, their parents, your uncle, aunts, cousins, everyone that you can remember. See them standing in a circle in front of you. You can even imagine them in a genetic layer, like you have your children in front of you, your parents behind you, and their parents behind them, and all the ancestors, and all the brothers and sisters standing around you with their children and their spouses. Imagine them all in a circle like a huge stadium. They're standing around you. It's a huge group. Your parents, their parents, and the family line. Call on all of them, see them, imagine them in front of you, and do the forgiveness as I hold the space for you, as all the masters hold the space for you. karmic imprints cannot be pulled out by anyone else. It has to be done by yourself. So you have to be active here and really call on your parents and your blood relations, every one of them, and ask forgiveness and give forgiveness and see the karmic patterns been broken between you. See the karmic cords been cut between you. Even if you have a very good relationship with your partner, friend, parents, it does not matter. It will not create a blockage in the relationship. It will just release all the bad karmas which need to be released. Even if there is a very good relationship now, it will not hamper. Some of you are thinking that if I cut the ties, the good ties will also cut off. No. Only the past life karmas will be released so that you have nothing left to resolve between you two, and the relationship will get better. There's a lot of pain in your heart, which is fine. It is releasing. Just see the forgiveness energy flowing to them and receive the forgiveness they gave to you. If they're resisting, call on the higher self and ask them to forgive you. If this is something, it is on your part. And if someone is not giving you forgiveness, also call the higher selves and ask forgiveness from the higher self so that it is easier. Every person who is very toxic in your life needs to be done forgiveness 3 times at least. See this energetic threads dissolving. As we are in this grid is dissolving the energetic threads as you are doing the forgiveness. A lot of pain will surface, it is fine. If you have step parents, also include them in the forgiveness. If you have ex-partners and their families, you can call on them also if you want, or we do it separately. We finish this, then we do the next. So every cousin who taunted you, hurt you, everyone who loved you, both ways you are asking forgiveness, releasing all karmic patterns, because this is our last life and we need to move out of this matrix. And in order to move out of this matrix, we have to cut the cords of samsara. And in order to cut these cords, you need to do this forgiveness. If you think it is not done, when you listen to it later on, pause here, take as long as you want, but each individual has to be forgiven and ask forgiveness from. Now we move to the in-laws and all the blood relations connected to them, living or dead. I would ask you to include even those people whom you did not get married to but were very close to. All ex-partners, married or otherwise, all married partners, their parents, their blood relations. We now call them to the grid, and we ask you to seek forgiveness from them, first of all, and then to give forgiveness to all of them. This is very important, very strong, because here major karmas lie. If you cannot remember all of them, just give the intention. All people who are related to me by my love bonds, marriage or otherwise, I call them all into this grid and I ask forgiveness from their souls. Across all dimensions of time, space, and frequencies, for whatever I have done to them in past lives, present lives, parallel lives. Really see the forgiveness flowing to them. Check if there is resistance. If there is resistance, ask the higher selves to come down and accept the forgiveness. Do not go into judgment. Do not go into anger. Understanding that these are all karmic ties that you have chosen to resolve in this lifetime. All past lovers, past partners, also include them, their families, anyone with whom you had a very close emotional link. Now let us move to the friends. It may be childhood friends, it may be school or college friends, it may be friends in a society, it may be virtual online friends also. Sometimes they are very strong friends. So all these friends, even if we have very good connections with them, understand that there are certain karmic patterns that remain, even with the best friend that you have. You maybe have a very good time in this lifetime, but that does not mean that you don't have any negativity in the past. If you check past lives, we'll see even those people who are your best now, you have harmed them or they have harmed you in the past lives. So call on all of your friends from childhood when you did not understand what friendship was, anyone you played with, your school life friends, your locality friends, your college friends, your society friends, your virtual online friends. Call all of them into the grid and ask forgiveness from the souls and give forgiveness to the soul, cutting away all past remaining karmic ties. The masters of the Council of 12 and the Karmic Council are surrounding you, supporting you. Let this energy is released from every cell. Many of you, it is releasing from every cell. It's so deeply embedded. Every cell, every organ, every part of the body. My physical body, mental body, emotional body, etheric body. Let this karmic imprints release. Do the forgiveness with sincerity. Let it not be a mechanical thing. Please, every one of you. Do it from the heart. Energy is very strong. It is releasing easily. So do it. If you feel uneasy, breathe into heart center 2-3 times and release whatever has come up for release. Each one of you have an archangel standing behind you, supporting you. Dolphins, mermaids, unicorns, dragons, they're just carrying away your imprints. Just release, release. Ask forgiveness, give forgiveness. Release. All friends on Facebook, Insta, whom you chat with, is a friend, is a connection. Send them love and forgiveness and ask forgiveness from their souls. Let we remain only with ties which are without karmic imbalance. Let us now move toward neighbors. Any neighborhood where we lived in any time of our life, any people we mix with in society, in parties or in any form, call them all to the grid. Everyone has a karmic imprint with you. Ask forgiveness from the souls, send forgiveness to the souls. The neighbor who is always disturbing you, you have a big karmic imprint with him. The neighbor who is always supporting you, there also you have a big karmic account. Release all those accounts now. We ask the higher self of everyone who is being called into the grid to support us in releasing this karmic issues, ties, cords. See these threads releasing, see those ties releasing. Sometimes it may be a big pipe-like thing which is very strong attached to you with the other person. See it being cut, and if you cannot see it being cut, ask the help of Archangel Michael to come and cut it for you. Ask the Karmic Council to support you in releasing this karmic imbalance. It is time to release the baggage of the past. Everyone who has ever served you, be it as a servant, a maid, a driver, a peon in your office, anyone who has taken away your laundry, done your laundry, your milkman, man, the person who comes to take the garbage from your locality, everyone who has served you in any way, those are also karmic accounts in the wider perspective. So now call on all of them. From childhood, anyone you can remember, and even not remember, just giving the intention is enough. Anyone who has served me in any way, it may be the rickshaw puller who takes you every day to the market, whatever it is, whoever it is, whoever has served you, call them into the grid. Send forgiveness, ask for forgiveness. The person who cleared your table at the mall when you went to have food in the food court, that is also a kind of service. Include everyone of that kind. The shop assistant who assisted you, masters are saying they all need to be included. That because even for 5 minutes, if you behave well or bad to them, you created a karma. Anyone you have ever called into your house to clean your house, to repair your house, to build your house, all those persons are also people who have served you in some way. All electricians, all technicians, all carpenters, all masons, just call their souls energetically into the grid, ask forgiveness and send forgiveness. You will realize how free you feel after the meditation if you do it properly. It will pull away your karmic accounts from every part of your life. So call all these persons who have supported you in your house building also. Everyone who supported you in your factories as your employees, call all of them. Send forgiveness, take forgiveness. Now let us move to the random people you meet on the road. When you go to a party, when you go to some place to visit some place, when you're walking through the street, when you're on your morning walk, the certain random people you meet. Sometimes they smile at you, sometimes they ignore you, sometimes they help you, sometimes they harm you. All those people, please call them into the grid, because even if for a minute you had interaction with them, there was even a small karmic tie. We need to release that. So we call them into the grid and we send forgiveness if we have harmed them, hurt them in any way, ask for forgiveness from them, and we send forgiveness if they have harmed us or hurt us in any way, clearing all karmic ties with them. You may have to repeat the meditation for a few times before you can really clear it out. Anyone you meet on your travels, on your journey to and fro from office, the traffic policeman, anyone, any random people you meet, but who has left an impact even for a second, there is a karmic tie. Release that. Let us now move to the a very serious karmic account which we have with our business partners, with our employers, with our colleagues, with our employees. Lot of pain in our lives comes from this part of the karmic account. The business partners, employers, colleagues, employees. So we ask all of them, whether you're in a business or a job, whatever you are associated with or have been associated with in any part of your life, call all those people into the grid. Forgive them for whatever they did to you. Ask forgiveness for whatever you have done to them, known or unknown, this lifetime, past lifetimes, current lifetime, parallel lifetimes. This is not only for this lifetime. Remember that every time you do it. You don't know what karmic issue you are carrying with whom across all lifetimes. That is why it is so necessary to ask the forgiveness, even if you have a perfect relationship. So all business partners, colleagues, employers, employees, please ask forgiveness, send forgiveness. Especially to the boss who bypassed your promotion, especially to the partner who cheated you out of your business. There is a big deal of karmic account. Even the person who harasses you when you go to get your property deals done, when you go for any government job and someone harassing you at that office, there is a karmic account. At the banks that you are associated with, any place where you have investments, all have a karmic account with you, all companies. Please include them also and ask forgiveness and send forgiveness. The clerk who makes you stand at the sill for a long time, not listening to your demands, has a big karmic account with you. Release it by forgiveness, and you'll see the next time the person changes if you do it sincerely. The house we live in, the properties that belong to us, it is not a simple issue. We are creating a karma with the land. We are disturbing the land to build our houses or properties. We are taking help of the land. We are living in that land. So it's a huge obligation that we have to the land. It is not how much money we have. We forget it because we understand everything by current system. Actually, it is the land who is allowing you to stay there, to build your properties. Thank the land. Forgive the land if you feel that there have been a lot of issues in that house. Understanding that there is a lot of karma with that land, maybe in some past lives. I've seen people who have killed other people in past lives in that same house, come back to that house and face a lot of issues while living in that house. So do forgiveness with the land. Ask forgiveness, send forgiveness, and see those karmic ties release. All properties which you have, which is not being sold, which is stuck, which are creating any issues in your life, all have karmic from any other life. So ask sincere forgiveness from the soul of the land. We create a lot of karma with our banking system, our political system, our patriarchal system, matriarchal system, our education system, any systems that you have been involved with in this lifetime or past lifetimes. Suppose you were a politician in some lifetime, you created a lot of karma when you did not fulfill your promises. Suppose you were in the educational system and you were beating up children when you were angry. Whatever system you are attached to, if you cheated in the system, if you did anything wrong in the system, you do not know in which system you belong to in which lifetime. So call on every system that you are associated with in any lifetime, be it the political system, banking system, education system, patriarchal society system, matriarchal society system, anything, any type of system that you can think of now. Whatever you are associated with, it may be you may be the chairman of any business community, whatever system you are part of. Bring all those systems into the grid. Forgive everyone in those systems who harmed you, and ask for forgiveness from everyone you harmed when you were part of the system. I know this work is mostly on your own. You have to do it. You have to be alert and do it. All systems you belong to. You may be a part of a business community which is cheating people out of, suppose the price of the thing should be 1 rupee and you're charging 5 rupees. That is a kind of cheating also, making exorbitant profit. Ask forgiveness for all those things. It creates karma every time. Whichever company you invest in, if their products, if their strategies are dishonest, you create a karma with the money that you're investing in it. It is so profound, so deep. So ask forgiveness from every system which you're related to in the financial market, anywhere where you may have created karma by enjoying profits which were meant from some illegal means, from bad means. If your family business is creating a lot of negativity, creating a lot of karmic issues, really ask forgiveness from the people who are being sent the property, whatever the goods is. Everything creates a karma. Whatever money you enjoy, you may say that it is not mine, I am not doing the work. Even if it is your father, even if it is a husband, even if it's a sister, whoever money you are enjoying, if it is not from a pure form, it is creating karma in your life. So ask forgiveness for that. It may be not in this lifetime, it may be from past lives. So please ask the forgiveness and release that pattern forever and ever. It is the time for releasing all karmic baggage. Because Mars and Ketu and Sun are all together, and this is the perfect time for the soul to release all karmic baggage. That is why it has been initiated today. Everything has a reason behind it. Now breathe deeply into your heart center and release. Everyone of you have become very heavy. So I request Harpreet to give the course to help them release all these karmas before we move forward, so that it is released with ease and grace.
Shanangha Dhatya Sanantalaya Shako Hemantakarya Sakashine Maroloho Torati Anansakashira Uttanamini Anandalatata Hiramankasya Shiraham Tekatela Katasaka Sharamahandele Hatekaro Tatasashanya Nanankura Re 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 Ram Talatata So Santi Sisi Sira La Oro Romana Nani Sisi Idemingara Yarara Oro Re Rara Lela Daro Mania Nero Ro Re Ramana Nene Nanan Toto Turonaya Gasakashikaleoro Mananaya Hanka Sakashikaralya Doro Tata Tenamanka Sakashia Holohoto Teramanka Sakashi Karaleantaka Yorom Takotosha Shiala Sasya Namakaralate Tenam Takate Lehatakata Tanankaya Sakastaya Shikashikashia Ua and the Tera Tama Mamti Tiara Hesekashia Shashaya Yanaya and the Karayo Tasaki Atelea Teroto Ne anan triutaya hata sya pomanantala turmano no ni ananay ne ingatala utare hade te tera lo to tatyanantala tyala lolom turo tanyo Nerankare harara ro rera randala hade te tera ta ta nayana ne narara horo re rata ta ya mo sasya kamala ho kantele kora nanyanom sitata tiera mamma ho ko sia shirahate talamayanta ko sante leha shikashanta niminkala ho ramanayan sakashu kuratata hi santiarmam triskeshira ho tanan se kashanama utte Neranantsaka shiumdre ta satate sate tata nimansi ki shiane yatanam sukoshiti ramon te asatya shiamang kaleorone arakantaleate kamto siti Nenkala torandeleatate sikananne Yan satrotreshya namangka trotryanai chalayantala Ningamayante ako santa yashoryante tanangka sakasitante roto Nemangayasya talaya hamakanang kusesya talatalanda Neregaya tokotoro nyanamanga sikeshya tala re andhate atyanan sasya kishya hatakatanang ko syata handhiro tyantasya shakau trure naranda Nere si siong nam da liu xia tia ran de ga tou san tia ka xi om tia la ya ta nya mang ka xior ya tia liam ta re ya sta to ya nian ta ta ti ma nyoro kon te lia xi kiam do to nya mama Vyayashiki Om Ta Satya Shatya Sat Hanyaryadireyate Yasaka Sharahanta Neyasa Shilhanamaute Yata Sante Shanta Yopuyate Yuralyanamadhyana Sashyatanyam Sitaramau Ramau Dhayyatandiyau Satyai Shanteralayatarako Mante Vikamosyarate Laranayante Kuyutu Satya Sante Shyoto Nyamaya Kutatata Tasastata. So be it, so be it. So.
Breathing deep into your heart centers. Allow these energies to release. And many souls, many imprints, many implants, many entities have come up. So I put each one of you in an electromagnetic grid filled with the divine energies of releasing and transmuting. In this electromagnetic grid, each one of you will be able to release and will suck out of you all imprints, all implants, all entities, all soul attachments, energy attachments which have come up due to this karmic release. I request the masters to keep this grid with you for the 48 hours so that whatever is releasing from your systems, let it be released with ease and grace and immediately transmuted into love and light. All souls who have come up now out of revenge, out of anger, for the karmic issues of past lives, I request all of you to go to the light. All the masters, all the angels are there to show you the light. We thank you for coming to us and we ask your divine forgiveness for whatever we did in our past lives. And we request you, all of you, to go to the light now, realizing that we have realized our faults and we have asked forgiveness from you. All souls who have come now, we request you to please go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. We ask sincere forgiveness from you on behalf of everyone. And we ask you to go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. Breathe into your heart center and release long, deep breaths. Releasing the heaviness, the denseness, because we have still work to do. Now we go to the karma with Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. I had not thought about this, but I was trying to rest a little in the afternoon. And the master said they have created a lot of karma with Mother Earth, especially people who have been industrialists and used a lot of chemicals and threw them into the oceans and the rivers. The people who were in the building, they were in the housing estate business, built a lot of houses and flats on the land. They misused the land harshly without any gratitude towards Mother Earth. People who are in agriculture in many past lives, this is not only this life, past lives, present life, parallel lives. So you may be one of them. They said that people who have been in the agriculture also, they also exploited Mother Earth. not giving her time to recuperate, giving her endless doses of um, fertilizers and which destroyed her innate qualities. So that was a big crime against Mother Nature, because the normal system is to leave a land for a few months, then again use that land. I don't know much about this. That is what they told me. People who had been chain smokers in this lifetime, past lifetimes, hookup users, they created a lot of pollution, negativity. People who used endless cars, bullets, and they're showing that in the war also you used a lot of ammunitions, creating a lot of pollution and harm to Mother Earth, sometimes even causing landslides. All the negativity that you created, which harm Mother Earth in this lifetime, past lifetimes, present lifetime, is a huge karma in the eyes of the Creator. So sincerely fold your hands and ask forgiveness from Mother Gaia for any harm that you have done to her, this lifetime, past lifetimes, parallel lifetimes. In any way you have harmed her grid lines, harmed her crystalline core, people who have excavated their crystals, the mining people, they've really damaged Mother Earth. Because crystals will come up to the fore when it is supposed to come up. But we have dug and dug and dug, and we have really harmed Mother Earth, pulling out those crystals from her. We have really exploited her for her wealth, her gold, her oil, all people associated with the oil industry, refineries. In any lifetimes, please ask forgiveness from Mother Earth. It has really harmed her core. All people who have cut trees, harmed trees, misused nature in any form, please ask forgiveness from Mother Earth. It is time for ascension of you and Mother Earth. So Mother Earth needs to release your karma from you. Send her love and light. Send her blessings and ask forgiveness. She is in big pain. Sometimes she cries with the pain in her grid system, in her ley lines. Some of us, Harpreet, Megha, me, Anju, we work with Mother Earth a lot. We can feel her crying. We can see her crying. So I request all of you to really deeply, sincerely ask forgiveness from Mother Earth in whatever lifetime, in whatever way you have harmed her. Clearing your karmic balance in a big way. And as you ask forgiveness, please also send her love and light from your heart to her heart. In many lifetimes, sometimes we were a very good public speaker and we exploited those qualities, misused those qualities to harm others. In some lifetimes, we were very jealous of a person who was writing good books and we killed that person. Sometimes someone is a big singer and we created a lot of issue against that person because of a jealousy. In any way, we harm talents, qualities of other people. We harmed other people with our aggression by creating wars, by creating issues in the political system, any other system. Everything we did in our past lives, which was of a very drastic form, we created a karma with a certain planet. If it was with creative pursuits, we may have created a karma with Venus or with Mercury. If we miscommunicated, we created a karma with Mercury. If we taught negative things to people, giving wrong knowledge to people, we created a karma with Jupiter. If we withheld knowledge from people, thinking that we can give only this much and the rest is mine, I remain in my power. Even as spiritual teachers, some people do it, giving half knowledge and keeping half to themselves. That is a crime against Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Whenever in your life you resisted transformation, you created a karma with Pluto. Whenever you shut down your psychic gifts, you created a karma with Neptune. In this way, we have created karma with every planet in every lifetime, little or more. And that is why our astrological chart has this planetary alignments which give us issues or benefits, blessings or triggers. And now is the time that all planets have come together because they are also ready to help Mother Earth ascend and they want all this karmic baggage to be released. So please ask forgiveness, whether you understand it or not. Just invite all these planets into the grid and ask forgiveness from them for any lifetime where you have misused their qualities. It will really release a lot from your systems. Father, Sun, Mother Moon, all the planets who are supporting your system. Just call them into the grid and ask forgiveness from them. Sometimes we are given a beautiful talent and we don't use it. That is also creating a karma. That is why in the next lifetime, you may not have any talents. It happens in many different ways. Whatever way you created a karma with these planets, please ask divine forgiveness. And they're saying there are many planets outside this galaxy where you have been in many lifetimes and where you have harmed those planets in wars or in certain strategies and in certain ways. They're asking you to ask forgiveness from any planet in any dimension of time and space whom you have harmed in any lifetimes across all dimensions of time and space in any lifetime, past, present, parallel. Any karma we created with any planet. And last but not the least, we have sometimes created huge karma with God. Like Ma Kali tells me often, you have to tell people, I don't want sacrifices. I don't like people giving me blood. We, in the name of God, have misused people, have misused the name of God in many lifetimes as tantrics, as witches, dark energies. Many forms we have really created a karma with God. Sometimes we have made a pact with God. God, give me this and I'll do this. Then you don't do that. That is also karma. So So in many ways, you have created karma with God. You have humiliated God also in lifetimes in the ancient times when you have insulted God, spoken ill about God, not understanding that everything happens out of karma. Even in this lifetime, you may have really spoken ill of God before you even realize what was spirituality. You may have said that he is always out to get me. He's always disturbed. He does nothing. It is your karmic patterns. It is your life choices that give you these issues. So whenever you have disrespected God, harmed God, spoken ill of God, did anything negative with God, misuse the name of God to create wealth, create power, please ask forgiveness. In any lifetimes, past, present, future, parallel. Even now, if as a spiritual worker, you are misusing the energies of God in any way, ask forgiveness. See all these imprints releasing from your bodies, from every cell, from every DNA, from every RNA, from your tissues, your ligaments, your bones, your blood, your bone marrow, skeletal system, your circulatory system, your digestive system. It holds a lot of karmas. Let it be released, especially the spleen and the liver. Let all these karmic imprints release from every part of your chakras, all your 12 major chakras, 252 minor chakras, from your emotional body, mental body, physical body, etheric body. Ask the divine masters to really give you a shake, releasing everything which has come up to be released. Deep gratitude to the divine masters, gods and goddesses, all who have been holding the space. Thank them, thank your team of light and every supporting energy who are here to allow you to do this huge karmic release from your system. Thank them from the bottom of your heart. Please repeat this a few times so that it is really done. And every year I request you at least once repeat it. Releasing all these karmic imprints, lots of threads are releasing and going away, transmuting into love and light. I can see them from every one of you. Some of you still holding on to anger, revenge, frustration issues. Please, those people who have triggered you the most, you need to ask the forgiveness and release the karmic issues from them. You don't want them to be with you in your next life. If it is not complete now, you can understand that. Please sit with those persons specifically and do this forgiveness deeply and completely until you feel that your whole system is vibrating with all the releases. I thank every one of you for being part of this recording, of this meditation, and I ask you, please give something to someone as an energy exchange because it is a huge karmic release. Thanking all of you, and especially Harpreet for being part of this.
Thank you, everyone.
Close
Thank
the
you, Mom.
meditation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.